We are at Flamingo Land. This is our second ever visit to this park. The first time we come here was in 2020, in September, and the last time we saw this coaster, it was red. But obviously here to come and do the brand new coaster, Sick the Ride. Oh yeah, it's looking really, really nice already. This is actually like a third-hand coaster. It's been bought twice. This is the third time it's been bought, but it's never operated. So even though it's an oldish ride, yeah, this is the first time it's actually operated.
It looks great.
It's looking so nice. So if you've ever done Colossus at Thorpe Park, this is a near clone. But the big difference is it has lap bars. Oh yes, the first UK coaster to have them, these Intamin style lap bars, which is so good. Like lap restraints are just so much better than over the shoulder restraints. When this first got painted, everyone was complaining about how much it looks like Icon, which is a very similar colour scheme. But I love it. I'm loving all the smoke and everything. It kind of makes sense though. It looks lovely, doesn't it? Really.
Yeah, first impression, it looks really cool. Look how they got all the fountains around that bit as well.
Yeah.
It looks nice.
We've got all the head chopper elements as well.
2 tunnels there.
Filled with smoke, which is cool.
Out the mist from the station.
Yeah, you can see this kind of black and white and dark burgundy Union Jack on the side of the station.
It's like a grungy feel, isn't it?
It's like a grungy feel. So the station is actually themed to a nightclub. So let's talk about the name.
Sick!
Sick! So obviously a lot of you will know who are watching this, but it's called Sick because of collaboration between Sick Silk clothing brand and Flamingo Land.
So they took the Sick from Sick Silk.
Which I'm not a fan of. They should have just called it Silk.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Or Sick Silk would have been fine. But they decided to call it Sick. So it's been a bit memed, but I'm just happy that Flamingo Land I've got a brand new coaster. This has got it's a really interesting park with loads of different types of rides, isn't it, really?
Right, yeah.
Very unique roller coasters.
MUMBO JUMBO again to
Yeah, MUMBO JUMBO is good. KUMALI, their SLC, got booster bikes, which looks really nice against Sick. Keep forgetting it. But here we go, the entrance. So when this logo was shown, it looked awful, but the actual logo on the station looks all right, doesn't it?
Yeah, as a sign with the chrome effect, it looks amazing.
Like that sign up there looks really nice. I think it's you can't see the coaster as much, which I think was throwing it off really. But yeah, I think we go through here, the entrance. 30-minute queue. It's only got one train, this does. So we enter through the gift shop. Very weird entering a ride through the gift shop, isn't it? So do we have to use our, free passage? Just go through. It's very weird. Feels like we're in Blackpool with them.
So confusing.
So this bit's a bit of a cattle pen, isn't it? But luckily it's not got up to here. So we've got a single rider queue there at the normal entrance. So might give single rider a go in a bit and see how many rides we can get on it in single rider.
Yeah, good shout.
Yeah. So this all look nice when it's all grown out. It's all pebbles, it's not just concrete. It's the little things that make a difference, isn't it, really?
Okay, it's time to ride Sick. If you've got any use articles, including buses, please step carefully through the train.
Actually looks better in person, doesn't it? I thought it looked alright.
Please take your seats.
I mean, everyone was kind of crying about how it's only just flags in a shed. It does look a lot better inside.
This is not half an hour queue, by the way.
No, it can't be.
Walked in and it's like one train's worth.
Yeah. But I like all the fact that they've got lighting in here is cool. So there's a mum arguing that a kid should go on it even though it's far too small.
It's like at least an inch
But
too small.
The ride hosts are not just filling it up, they're just making us wait here.
We've been here at like 5 minutes while they're arguing and the train's just sat there.
Like, you just do it to the side, right? It's so silly.
Look how small he is.
Yeah. Is it going to be sick?
I think it's going to be fast.
I think it is.
Here we go.
Super fast.
Yes.
Oh yeah, here we go. Super fast up the lift hill.
Yeah, it's flying up here. Ready?
It's not a rattle. You're drenched.
Oh my God, the mist is working.
Okay, so our first ride on Sick. Oh yeah, Sick. Was it sick, Joe?
It was actually pretty sick.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really, really fast. It was a bit rattly where we were sat.
This is what I'm gonna come on to that. I'm gonna come on to that.
It's great though.
Yeah.
It's fun having the lap bars, so you're all just like, whoa.
Yeah.
And those corkscrews that just keep going, the heartline rolls, that
Yeah.
just keep going and going. You think you're done, then there's one more.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's really good fun.
Yeah, it's a good coaster. It is Colossus. Like I know you got the lap bars and everything, but it feels very much like Colossus, but just a bit smoother. We sat one from back, and it's when we come to this Cobra roll. It wasn't even like a constant rattle. It was just like a deep vibration and kind of, which is not overpowered. Obviously, it's better than Colossus, but how that's going to age, I don't know. I feel like that's not going to age very well, unfortunately. But it was really, really good coaster. Brilliant for Flamingo Land. To have that now, like they've got a pretty good lineup now.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just mad to have Flamingo Land have this and to go to all this effort for the theme, and I think I really appreciate it.
Isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's surprising. So it's good to see.
Yeah, but is it in my top 5 at this point? No way. Like in the UK anyway, no way. Probably top 10. But we need to give it a front row go because I think this might be a front row coaster, 100%. A lot of these Intamin trains do have a bit of a rattle on, but we'll see what it feels like on the front. We're going to get a lot of goes on today. We're mainly here for this coaster anyway.
Mention to the mist in the tunnels.
It's basically a water ride.
You get so drenched, like your face is soaked to the end of it. Those 2 tunnels in the mist, they're popping it out.
Yeah, they're absolutely pumping it out. But yeah, we're going to go and give it another go now, so let's have a go. So front row, 360, on height to new heights. Yeah, I've got a bit of space as well now. I've got space. Okay, so we just did a front row ride on Sick, and oh my god, that was like a totally different coaster. I went from being pretty underwhelmed on the back, on like one from back, which is normally my favourite seat, one from back. It's just so much more forceful.
Yeah, it's
I don't get it. I don't get how that can be so much more forceful. When we come out of the tunnel and did a double corkscrew, that like whipped me out of the seat.
See, I was stable, so I still didn't get much airtime, but it was great.
I think if you sat where I sat on the left, you'd get that as well.
Yeah.
I think it's because you just sort of under.
Which way you twist.
Yeah, I need to do it again at the front, but oh my god, like I can see why that's gone up in people's top 10s in the UK anyway.
Yeah, it was so good. I've got to say, I still felt the rattle though. It wasn't glass smooth, it was still rally. No, like it was at the back.
There is a rattle. There's definitely a rattle.
But nothing to like your headache or put you off it.
But it just makes you concerned because it's like this coaster's got to last a long time. So maybe they're still testing different wheels and stuff like that. But yeah, there is a rattle. The mist tunnels are like blackout tunnels, aren't they?
Yeah,
like
literally. And you go through it, you can't see a thing, and then you just emerge out.
I haven't done
cool.
mist tunnels like that before, where
cool.
it's so like just
especially
in your face.
on the front, proper got that effect of it. That was awesome.
Top 5, I don't know, probably not. You know, a lot of these coasters in the UK I've got in the top 5. They're sentimental coasters, so we'll get plenty more rides in there in a bit. We're going to go around the rest of the park now. Hero if we have to.
No.
You're not doing Hero? I'm doing it. Okay, so just had a good sesh on some of the other attractions in the park. Pretty good, wasn't it?
I love MUMBO Jumbo. I love KUMALI.
Yeah, KUMALI is still one of the most intense coasters in the UK.
So intense, isn't it?
So crazy. That first like drop, it's just insane. Yeah, we're going to finish up the day now. All the school kids have gone home, so we're going to finish up the day and hopefully get a couple of more rides and Sick.
Yeah, if we get 2 or 3 more goes on this,
yeah,
that'd be pretty sick.
Smashing it. So yeah, and then we'll give you a little peek through the gift shop. We haven't done that yet, have we? There you go. Okay, mid-train ride on Sick. It's a bit later now, so it's going to be probably a lot faster. Okay, so third ride on Sick, middle train, what do you think?
Really good. They're playing Sum 41 just as we were like loading in and stuff as well. So that was my kind of nightclub.
It's a good mix of music.
Yeah, I was thinking it was doing like pumpy nightclub kind of music, but it's not.
Yeah.
They play some really good tunes in there.
It is, it's good, and it's a nice change really. Like normally I do like themed ride music. But it's just nice because it fits in with the style. I won't call it a theme.
Yeah, it
but
suits Flamingo.
Yeah,
completely.
yeah.
It's great.
It's good. So we're just in the gift shop now. So this is where you come out the exit. And you come out of the ride. This is the famous Barber Shop, which is crazy. I don't really get how they're gonna operate this. Surely it's gonna mainly be for show.
Well, there's nobody in at the moment.
Because that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, through the week, no one's gonna. Some people might do it on the weekend.
I'd have to earn a living as a barber.
No, you'd have to rent these. Surely, like Flamingo Land rent these seats out to a solo hairdresser. I'm not gonna hire a hairdresser, well, barber. Sorry, not hairdresser. So yeah, it's It's got a cool idea. It's gained some momentum online. So yeah, here's a look at the Sick t-shirt. It's pretty. I gotta say, it's pretty basic. It's like iron. Feels like iron on, like vinyl printed. Like feel that. That's like literally feels like iron on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You think for like.
That's the back of it, so it's embroidered on the front.
Oh, so it's embroidered on the front. Oh, okay. No, so that's the actual Sick Silk logo.
Sick Silk and then Sick on the back.
Sick on the back. But you'd think being like a luxury brand as they call themselves, it'd be a bit better printed. So these are all the same. Like Sick. There's a hoodie there. The embroidered. See, that should say Sick really, in my opinion.
Yeah, if that was the Sick.
Yeah, that would be good. So yeah, here's just your normal Sick Silk luxury wear.
I like this baseball style.
The baseball style's decent, isn't it? It's quite nice. What prices are we looking at for these? So that's for the bottoms, 35, 25. Messi. So Messi is obviously, I can't believe they have Messi as their like.
I didn't even know.
He's like their mascot. That's what I want to say, but like their lead person. Like
so he's his line.
Yeah, he's got. I don't know how that works. He must be like so expensive to get on board.
So 50 quid for some jollies.
Definitely be seen on that, won't you?
Get your high vis on there.
And caps. Yeah, normal Flamingo Land merch here.
I like those shorts.
Yeah. It's not like tacky, is it? It's not.
No, it's nice.
It's kind of.
And they're 20 quid for those shorts, so decently priced. I thought it was all going to be super expensive.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. Got all your bands and stuff. So we've got that magnet already, but they've got this Sick Silk magnet. Kind of seems like they've just got the Sick Silk stuff and then that's like an afterthought in a way. You know, not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but just pointing it out. It reminds me a little bit of like Ride to Happiness, where they had like all the really expensive, even though this isn't mad expensive, but yeah, they had all the all the Tomorrowland merch. And then not really thought about the actual ride merch.
Sick on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, nice shot. So we just had a last go there. That made it our fourth ride. Yeah, four goes down Sick. Yeah, brilliant. We did like I say, we did the one from front, so you slightly elevated, and that was whippy. That was, wasn't it? Very whippy.
End of the day as well. It's so fast.
Yeah,
awesome.
So fast.
Yeah. It's a wicked coaster. Definitely best ride here now.
Yeah, 100% best ride here. 100%. I can see why people rate the coaster so much.
Just that rattle. It's not a slight rattle for me. It's definitely
it's a big rattle. I don't know, like
so every seat we tried.
Every seat you can hear it. So unless it's like, I think it might have developed in the last couple of days, because there's no way you can't hear it or feel it. Like it's crazy. Like even at the front. So maybe it's just
ruin the ride.
It doesn't ruin the ride. It's a bit like Hyperion. Yeah. That's got a rattle, but it didn't necessarily ruin the ride. It did take something away from it because you're not fully immersed in it. There's a lot of coasters out there that has a, like just equally or as bad rattle, like Smiler for example, but that's been open for years. That's just what I'm like worried about. It's like, is it going to age well? If it stays like as it is, absolutely fine. But a good day today. Obviously it's all been about Sick. We've done some of the other rides. Didn't get on Hero because it had an insane queue. And
not sad about it.
I am a little bit. I like doing it for the meme. And we didn't get on Velocity because that's obviously got a big queue. But we have done a big vlog from Flamingo Land 2 years ago. So check that out and we get all the rides. Our first experience of all the rides, POVs and all that sort of stuff. All that goodness. So go check that out if you want to see that. But yeah, do I think it's worth coming to Flamingo Land if you live all the way like in the south, for example? I'd say yeah. It's a brand new coaster for the UK.
If you've never been here, definitely come check it out. It's a good park.
It's a good park if you've never done it before, especially. But if you have done it, I'd still say it's worth coming just to do sick because it is a good ride. Yeah, if you like this vlog, please give it a like. If you like this type of videos, please give us a subscribe. So from me, it's bye, and from Joe, it is